Rabba. Thank you. Good morning. I want to commend the Labour Party, Mr. Barak and his colleagues, for doing something that's important for the national good. I think we need a strong, stable, national unity government. This is what I called for throughout the elections. This is what I called for after the elections. And this is what we are achieving right now. A strong, stable government for national unity in order to achieve three goals: security, prosperity, and peace. They're all intertwined. And I want to talk to you about all three today. And I'll start with the last one, peace. It's not the last goal. It's a common and enduring goal for all Israelis and all Israeli governments, mine included. This means that I will negotiate with the Palestinian Authority for peace. And these negotiations will be held alongside two other tracks, which are indispensable for buttressing this peace. The first is security. I'm pleased to see that there has been progress made on Palestinian security forces under the program that is led by General Dayton. I think it's important that these forces continue to improve their capabilities and move on from police keeping to terror fighting. But this is a source of hope that we can stabilize our region, stabilize our relationship as we attempt to move this relationship towards peace. And the next and third track is the economic one, which I'd like to spend a little time on today. The economic track is not a substitute for political negotiations. It's a complement to them. If we have a strong Palestinian economy, that's a strong foundation for peace. If we have a strong Israeli-Palestinian economic relationship, that's a strong foundation for peace. The Palestinian economy has been doing better in the West Bank over the last 2 years. There have been some beginnings, important beginnings. All economies in the world today are under the threat of the worldwide turbulence, the great worldwide economic crisis. But I don't accept it as some kind of external constraint that prevents specific economies from improving themselves. I didn't accept it 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I became finance minister and we faced one of the worst crises, economic crises in our history. And there were external explanations at the time for that, including terror and the collapse of the technology markets. I thought we could outperform the markets, and we did. Well, I don't accept it today either. I think we can outperform the global economy, and I think we can achieve things that will surprise the world. I have that confidence because I believe that ordinary Palestinians and the Palestinian business sector and many Palestinian leaders want a change on the ground in the economy. The same is absolutely true of Israel. And if we work together, we can help that happen. I've been involved in many detailed negotiations with Tony Blair, the quartet representative. And what Tony Blair has shown me are areas that have been holding back Palestinian economic progress. We've checked quite a few of them, and we've seen that we could remove some bureaucratic handicaps without necessarily affecting our security, but definitely affecting the possibility of growth in the Palestinian economy. Well, we intend to do that. There are other ideas that I have that could advance the Palestinian economy and the Palestinian-Israeli economic relationship. And I think that Palestinians should understand that they have in our government a partner for peace, for security, and for rapid economic development of the Palestinian economy. I believe that this can be done. 6 years ago, I spoke to a handful of investors, and I told them that they should invest in Israel. We were unsuccessful at the time in convincing those people. They said, why should we invest here? And I said, because we're committed to rapid economic growth. We're committed to making the necessary reforms in our economy and enacting the necessary policies to enable rapid economic growth. And even though that particular meeting wasn't successful, many of these investors and many, many more other investors soon came back and invested in record numbers and in record amounts in the Israeli economy. Well, today I tell you the same thing. There is a future, an important future for the Palestinian economy and for the Palestinian-Israeli economic relationship. We intend to invest an enormous amount of effort in this area, alongside the political and security tracks. This is a triple track approach: political, security, and the economy. And the economy could move very rapidly. The faster it moves, the stronger the Palestinian economy becomes, the stronger the peace between our two peoples will become. So I urge you, as I urged other investors 6 years ago during another moment of decision and crisis, I urge you to invest in the Palestinian economy and the Palestinian-Israeli economic relationship. You won't be disappointed. Thank you very much.